Arsenal's 93-year tenure of Highbury is drawing to a close. The penultimate league game at this famous old stadium pitted the Gunners against arch-rivals Tottenham Hotspur in what was the most significant North London derby in years. Both clubs were fighting it out for the last Champions League spot, with Martin Jol's Spurs leading their neighbours by 4 points. But Wenger's men had a game in hand, and history was on their side too. They'd not lost at home to Tottenham since 1993. So welcome to this week's Barclays English Premier League highlight show. I'm Mark Saggers. A sun-drenched Highbury greeted the teams as they entered the fray. A tremendous welcome too from 38,000 fans who were lucky enough to attend this historic fixture. The big surprise was that Thierry Henry started on the bench. It gave an opportunity for a first North London derby to Emmanuel Adebayor. He'd missed the games against West Brom and Villarreal. Also back, Robin van Persie, preferred to Freddie Ljungberg, who was rested along with Alexandre Hleb. Arsene Wenger made 5 changes to the team. Djourou replaced Deboué at the back. Reyes and Abou Diaby came into midfield for Hleb and Fabregas, who was also on the bench. Sven-Göran Eriksson was in the crowd, keeping a watchful eye over England hopefuls Michael Carrick, who's played 32 of Spurs' 38 games, and Jermaine Defoe, who'd partner Robbie Keane in attack. A change in midfield, though, as Teemu Tainio came in for Jermaine Genius, and at the back, Anthony Gardner returned after missing the match against Manchester United. Martin Jol knew that victory would almost guarantee his side 4th place. But if Arsenal win this season's Champions League, they will qualify ahead of Tottenham. John Champion and Robbie Earle were our commentators at Highbury.
The last North London derby ever to be staged at Highbury, and so much at stake. This, the business end of the Barclays English Premier League season, and it is business that partly concerns Arsenal. The prospect of starting life at the new stadium without the lure of the Champions League is almost too horrendous to contemplate for them. Keane, Lennon. Lennon has it back, and he slipped away from Senderos and put the best chance of the game so far wide.
Well, not sure if it's a cross, not quite sure if it's a shot. I think if it was, he should be looking to at least hit the target and make Lehmann work.
Keane for Lennon. Those two have been studies in perpetual motion so far. Lennon could be in here. Defoe, Davids is free. Defoe goes alone. Was that the best option?
That's a poor decision. Really, it's got to be laid to Davids.
Here's Tainio. Lennon, archetypal winger. Keane. Carrick. Onside, Defoe! Right at Lehmann. Smacked him square in the face.
He stands strong, Lehmann, and let's give him some credit. I think Tottenham should be 1-0 up.
Robbie Keane trying to play keepy up here with Senderos. Down goes Tainio. The referee takes a studious look and waves play on. Pires. And that's a result of Davids, and the frustration was gnawing away at him. And the result is that he's taken out Robert Pires.
No attempt to get the ball.
Edgar Davids has just received his 10th yellow card of the season. Tottenham will feel they should be in front. That Defoe effort. Here's Davids. And it falls now for Reyes. Adebayor to his left. Van Persie through the middle. Here is Robin van Persie. Typical Arsenal.
Typical Van Persie. Took the ball beautifully in his stride. Tried to hit it early past Paul Robinson.
Dawson's ball. Defoe. Davids. DRB had a little nibble. Here's Carrick. Gliding inside Gilberto. And past Toure, and Michael Carrick has a chance and finds only the side netting after a wonderful mazy run.
For the first time, he's probably driven on from that holding midfield role. drifted inside Gilberto, and then look at the way he just glides past Toure, takes on Lehmann, and, well, if anything, it's just the angle's a little bbit too tight for him.
No doubt the watching England coach will have noted that down. Thierry Henry will replace Robin van Persie. And it's imminent. Gilberto, Van Persie onside! Gets the touch and pokes it wide.
Beautiful through ball, timing of the run's perfect. It's Dawson that tried to step up and he doesn't get there. And again, I'm going to credit Paul Robinson because he really does come out quickly. Doesn't quite get the contact he wants.
Now, here's the moment. Is this the pivotal moment of the afternoon? A double change. Fabregas and Henry for Diaby and Van Persie. Carrick. I just feel that if Arsenal don't win today, they're really going to have to win the Champions League if they're to play in it next season. Tainio, and Davids is onside. Arsenal a player down, and Robbie Keane has scored. Robbie Keane for Tottenham, whilst Arsenal were reduced to 10 men, and Jens Lehmann has come out and is remonstrating with Edgar Davids out of your picture. You see it now, but you didn't see the meat of their coming together.
You watch the incident here, the two Arsenal players come together. I don't think Tottenham have a right to kick the ball out under those circumstances. And Robbie Keane does what he should do, you stick the ball in the back of the net. If there was a collision between two opposing players, then yes, I think you kick the ball out. But if two teammates run into each other, well, I don't think Tottenham Hotspur, away from home in fourth position, have any need to kick the ball out.
Well, this game has exploded. Moment of controversy leading to what could be a £10 million goal. Certainly not in Arsenal's plan to open up the new season in a brand new stadium. £360 million worth of state-of-the-art architecture, but only UEFA Cup football to go alongside the English Premier League. Henry, real test for Arsenal this now. Can't get away from Lee, can get the ball into Reyes, good save Robinson. Reaction stop, Abui follows up. Only a goal kick.
Mark of a great goalkeeper, the concentration. Seemed to be going the wrong way, but got his hands to it. Parried the ball out from danger. To go down as a very, very good save again.
Emmanuel Abui receiving some treatment behind the left-hand goal. So Arsenal, not for the first time this afternoon, reduced to 10 temporarily. Adebayor's done well against Stelteri. Henry, chance, goal! Thierry Henry! There is still hope for Arsenal. And in all the years at Highbury, has this famous ground ever seen a player like him?
Adebayor does well. We talked about that outrageous skill. Well, this time he does deliver. And he just takes one touch and just guides it out of the reach of Robinson. It's an expert finish by a top-class marksman.
That's what they sent him on for, but they sent him on at 0-0, looking for a winner. What he's provided is an equaliser. Reyes. Floated just too strongly for Henry. Gilberto, Tainio, Davids. Oh, foul, Davids. He's got to go this time. He has got to go. Second yellow card. Tottenham reduced to 10. Edgar Davids sent off for the first time in English football.
And the moment he missed the first challenge and went for the second, he was always going to go.
Martin Jol, 2 minutes ago, must have been thinking about planning for the Champions League, and now it's all in the melting pot again. 20 seconds. Flamini. Here comes the goalkeeper. That's a mighty effective punch.
Brilliant goalkeeping yet again.
Steve Bennett has blown his whistle, and it is advantage Tottenham. And Arsene Wenger goes down the tunnel without even a sideways glance, let alone a handshake. The second 1-1 draw of the season between these two North London rivals. Wonderful equaliser from Thierry Henry, but it arrived 6 minutes from the end. And despite the dismissal of Edgar Davids, Arsenal simply couldn't find another. It means that Tottenham have their destiny in their own hands with just 2 games for them to play. Full of intrigue, full of drama, but a point apiece. Arsenal 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1.